Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 10 of chapter 16. Kamamashritya dushpuram
Kamamashritya dushpuram
Dambhamanamadānvitaha
Dambhamanamadānvitaha
Mohat grihitva sadgrahan
Mohat grihitva sadgrahan
Pravartante shuchivrataha.
Pravartante shuchivrataha.
Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Kamam,
Lust.
Ashritya, taking shelter of. Dushpuram, insatiable. Dambha, of pride. Mana, and false prestige. Mada anvitaha, absorbed in the conceit. Mohat, by illusion. Grihitva, taking. Asat, non-permanent. Grahan, things. Pravartante, they flourish. Ashuchi, to the unclean. Vrataha, about. Translation. Taking shelter of insatiable lust. And absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige. The demoniac, thus illusioned, are always sworn to unclean work. Attracted by the impermanent. So Prabhupada writes in the purport, the demoniac mentality is described here. The demons have no satiation for their lust, which means there is no end to our desires, and therefore desires are unlimited. They will go on increasing and increasing their insatiable desires for material enjoyment. Although they are always full of anxieties on account of accepting non-permanent things, they still continue to engage in such activities out of illusion. They have no knowledge and cannot tell that they are heading the wrong way. Accepting non-permanent things, such demoniac people create their own god, create their own hymns, and chant accordingly. The result is that they become more and more attracted to two things: sex enjoyment and accumulation of material wealth. The word ashuchi vrataha, unclean vows, is very significant in this connection. Such demoniac people are only attracted by wine, women, gambling, and meat eating. Those are their ashuchi, unclean habits. Induced by pride and false prestige, they create some principles of religion which are not approved by the Vedic injunctions. Although such demoniac people are most abominable in the world, by artificial means, the world creates a false honor for them. Although they are gliding toward hell, they consider themselves very much advanced. So anyway, that is the condition of those who feed their demoniac tendencies. By giving vent to insatiable lustful desires, the demoniac-minded develop terribly impure etheric hearts. They become full of hypocrisy and pretend to be what they are not. Their deluded intellect embraces wrong ideas, and their pride makes them believe that nobody is more intelligent than them. Attracted to the fleeting pleasures of sense objects, their intellect becomes mean, selfish, and arrogant. Thus, they disregard the injunctions of the scriptures and go contrary to what is proper and truthful. So, we have to mind our desires. Even desires for prestige, for honor, for praise, for acknowledgement. This is also material desires. Desires like wanting to serve the Lord, wanting to serve the devotees of the Lord, wanting to preach. These are spiritual desires. So sometimes, even with spiritual desires, it's contaminated with some material desires as well. Like if you're doing seva, then you want to be recognized, you want to be acknowledged. Of course, the person, the management and others who are accepting the seva must honor and glorify such devotees. But at the same time, the devotees doing the seva must not seek such honor or glorification for themselves. Acknowledgement is always nice. It makes us feel validated. But at the end of the day, we have to be careful because even over-validation can lead to a false sense of prestige. That only I can do the seva. Nobody else can think things through as much as I can. So this kind of damba, we have to be very careful with, even when we are practicing spirituality, taking up sevas in the temple. We may not know everything, but at the same time, from a management perspective, we have to try to do our best. So that is the essence of this particular shloka, is that our desires are endless, and that causes us tremendous amount of miseries. We don't know it, but it will cause us tremendous amount of miseries.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.